Good Sunday morning, everybody. It's Michelle Alcorn here from Atlantic Canada Cooks in our kitchen. I love it when the dinger goes off. We're warming up the oven. And you know what? We're warming some extra love in the kitchen today. I want to welcome Mom's always here. So say hi to Mom.
Hi, everyone.
And we have Adriana, who is a good friend. And also one of our students that went to Atlantic Canada Language Academy. She actually lives here in Moncton, New Brunswick now, going to university, working.
Yeah, working. Yeah.
And she loves to eat.
Yeah, a lot. I'm not a good cook, but I love it.
So she is my Brazilian quality assurance today, because I'm so excited to be featuring some Brazilian recipes, but really an amazing cook that I recently had the privilege of meeting, Cinthia, and I love her company, Made with Love by Cinthia. And she's going to bring some love into our kitchens today from Halifax, Nova Scotia. And I recently, as Atlantic Canada Cooks is out connecting with people, her and I had a great privilege to work an event together in Chester, Nova Scotia with some amazing other entrepreneurs. We're both women in business. We both had some support from the Center for Women in Business Excellence in Nova Scotia. So Cinthia and I share that. And I think we can both say without that support, and she went through an amazing program called the SPICE program. I am a certified Weebie, Women in Business, and it's about community, and food brings people together. So our menu, thank you, Adriana, was helping me make some decisions. We're going to make some traditional Brazilian cheese bread or cheese balls. And I have made them once before and they were absolutely amazing. So we're going to be here to make those again. A lovely carrot salad with some nice fresh carrots, something that you often see, nice fresh salads. This is a common salad you would see in Brazil. We always have those country specific things. And then picadillo. Picadingo. I'm saying it right, which is a really great beef mixture together. I'm going to get started on my cheese balls, and I'm going to get these ingredients moving along. While we do that, we're going to go spend a few minutes in Cynthia's kitchen. So she's on our Zoom. We're going to bring her over, and we're going to let Cinthia tell us a little bit about what she's making. And actually, she's going to share a little bit about food, some of the food culture in Brazil, because like most countries, different foods are eaten more often in different regions. And I love that. So thank you both for being our food chefs or coaches today, we will say. So what I'm going to get started in, because I'm going to get going in a blender. So these cheese balls that I have a few ingredients. So I'm going to tell you what they are because they're really quite simple. And we're going to use a tapioca flour. And then, of course, it's cheese. So we went with Parmesan. But you can use different types of cheese. Is there another type that's more used in Brazil?
Yeah.
Same. We've got some olive oil in here. And then the other thing, we've got some milk and we've got some eggs. Extremely simple. So we're going to tell you how this comes together. We're going to make some noise with our blender, but let's go over to Cynthia's kitchen and spend a few minutes with her. So Cinthia, let's get over to your kitchen.
Hello,
Go
Michelle. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here with you guys. I'm so happy. So our food in Brazil, it's not just about food, but it's about like feelings, emotions. And I have a lot of feelings here in my kitchen. This is the tapioca. It's ingredient that we use a lot in Brazil, especially in the Northeast region. My mom's region, my husband's region, my in-laws region. It's so let me show you. Here is the tapioca flour that Michelle mentioned before. But I'm not going to use this one because I'm going to show you what I did for you guys. So here we have the same tapioca flour. But it's already pre-prepared. So as we do everything with extra love, we have a pink tapioca flour prepared with this water. Can you see? Hi, guys, it's red water, and I'm using beets here. That's it. I just cooked the beets in the water, and then I took advantage of that, the color, the beautiful color, and I pre-prepared this dough. You just need to add water and add like just a little bit at a time because you don't want to add a lot of water here. So this is the right consistency that you want to have. Okay? So now you can use like a pen like that. Okay? This one here. Don't ask me the name. I don't know the name in English. But let me show you notes.
It's a colander.
Thank you, Michelle. You need that? No, you don't need that. But to make like 10. Okay? So just a little bit more. Oven. Sorry, cooktop.
Cynthia.
Yes.
Can you hear me, Cynthia? I love
Yes.
how you've added the color. We were discussing that
Yes.
just before. And you use beets. That's amazing
Just
and
beets.
beautiful.
So you just take the beets. So I just cut them, like as you can see here. I just cut them and put in a pan, boil a little bit, and then you have the water. But you can do with like carrots or some greens. You can change the color. You can have like a rainbow, right?
Love
So
it.
the temperature here is the high one that you have.
Cynthia, tell us while you're talking where our guests can find you because you can, in the holiday season is coming, so add some Brazilian love to your holiday celebrations. I know Cynthia does some catering, but also at the market, right? Cynthia,
Yeah,
where
we
can
are
people
the
get a hold of
market.
you?
Thank you, Michelle. So we have a company in Halifax called Made with Love by Cinthia. And so our company, it's about Brazilian sweets. We are at the Berry Market every Saturday, and we also are selling online. People can like buy and pick it up, or we can deliver for them. We have been doing like beautiful cakes for weddings, birthday cakes, or just get together, right? We also have the brigadeiros. It's the most popular sweet in Brazil. We have like a lot of emotion effects. It's like that, Michelle, maybe on it. Like there is like a lot of like feelings when I'm
Yes,
preparing the brigadeiros. You know, it's something like really,
definitely.
yeah,
Definitely.
it's something like really important to us in Brazil. Every single birthday parties, whatever. It's amazing, and we also are catering. in some events, that the same one that we did before. The first time that we met, we invited me to be there. And I need to say thank you, Michelle. It was amazing. It was like a beautiful time, amazing time, beautiful people. And we could feel like this brace of like all of them. Thank you so much.
Oh,
You can
listen, it was a
find us
pleasure. And
like on the social media too. Yeah.
everybody came together and around food, right? So what we're gonna do, Cinthia, we're gonna come back over. I do have a question. Look, is this thick enough? So Adriana and I are looking, we've got our mixture that's about to go into the oven, and we need to make
Okay.
sure, but show us what you've got going on in your, that looks beautiful.
So
Look at the
can
color.
I? It's like that. What you need to do now is just wait a little bit more here, and then you can turn.
Yeah,
Yes.
looks beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, to get the same consistency for the both sides.
Excellent. Well, listen, we're gonna come back over to our kitchen and you
Okay.
keep cooking. Or is that ready to flip? Because I feel like I want to see that flip before we do it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Not too full, right?
Can you see it, Michelle?
Oh, yes, we can. Look at that. Look at the color.
Beautiful, right?
It's exceptional. And we often say we eat with our eyes, right? Before we
Right.
smell. It's all about all the senses. So we're going to be coming back over in about a few more minutes back over to her kitchen. So let's get a couple of our recipes here. So Cinthia, you can keep going in the background and we'll come back
Okay.
over to see you. So
Thank you.
Adriana and I, it's so funny. My second time making a recipe and we're both standing behind here. Get going. So we're filling our mini muffin tin. Hopefully you can see here. I'm going to hold it up. And we're using the small muffin tin. And I'm actually, Adriana's just putting a scoop. And we're using an ice cream scoop to keep consistent with the amount of batter we're putting in. Now the batter is a little bit liquidy, so that's okay. We did know that was going to happen. And the other thing, the cheese kind of goes to the bottom. So we're making sure we're getting cheese inside each one of the bites. Let me spin this around for you. Look at this. Teamwork makes the dream work. If we have extra, we'll put more in. We want to get this into the oven because we're probably going to be able to show you what it looks like part way through, because these really are going to need 25 minutes to puff up. So we're going to get these into the oven. In the meantime, one of the other recipes that we're making here, and I love it when, we talk about local. Local is wherever you are in the world right now. And I love it because I'm here with two of my amazing friends from Brazil. And we're using our fresh local Canadian ingredients like the fresh carrots to go into these salads that we're making or all the recipes that we're making. So right here, we've got some beautiful carrots. You can see that beautiful orange color. And I love the simplicity of this salad. And it's light and you can use it really anywhere. The other thing in this bowl that we've added, and it's funny because Adriana and I were talking about it, this is some shredded apple. And with the shredded apple, I put a little bit of lemon juice. And the salad doesn't always have apples in it, but we made an executive decision that we wanted to sweeten it up a little bit. And then here, what we have is some beautiful golden raisins. And you can use whichever type of a raisin that you want. I'm using 1/4 cup of raisins. I have 2 cups of carrots, and I put about 1/4 cup. That's perfect. Joanna, let's get this into the oven. All right. Look at that. My mom's enjoying it today because she says, oh, I get to hang out. There we go. I'm just going to push that back a tiny bit. There we go. And we're going to put the timer on because I say to everybody, the timer in the kitchen is your friend.
Yeah.
I always use timers. Okay, so this is right. All right, Adriana. So the other recipes, so we're going to do is we're going to stir in mayonnaise, and I'm going to put a little salt and pepper like anything. You can put all that mayonnaise in there if you want. We're going to add a little salt and pepper. I'd like to know whoever discovered this way back in the day and realized that salt and pepper makes everything taste a little better. And what she's doing right now is she made sure the raisins and the carrots, right, were well mixed. See, that's a smart. Now you're going to add your mayonnaise. That's a smart move. I should have a fresh lemon, but we always say, I see these all over the world. You have these little ones in Brazil too? In the store?
Because
She's not the cook. Yeah, I always buy the fresh too, but Michelle forgot her lemon yesterday, so I tend to have a backup lemon. You can add that. Here we go. And I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of the lemon juice to the mixture. And the other thing I've got here, we'll let you stir those up, is just a little bit of parsley sort of to top that off. And that's really going to make that flavor pop, and it's going to make it taste great. That's a nice, easy salad, and it's pretty, right?
I think it's.
Is that enough?
Put more.
We have lots of mayonnaise. Never a shortage of mayonnaise in this house. It's funny though, like I have like a garlic parmesan mayonnaise, and I'm kind of resisting garlic mayonnaise, maybe a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go offside, and we need a little bit more mayonnaise. There. So we just added some garlic to our recipe. But we do joke on Atlantic Canada Cooks, and we often say, if the recipe calls for 1 clove of garlic, double it. So while she's finishing off the salad, the very simple, I love the picadillo. Picadillo. See, that's got a different, the D's like a G. I love it. Cynthia's smiling at me. We have diced peppers and diced onions. And I'm just going to get these into a frying pan because this recipe actually is just nice when it sits and cooks. So we're going to get these into a frying pan with some olive oil. And I know you can hear the sizzle because remember one of the tips we have here in Atlantic Canada Cooks, never put food into a cold frying pan, right, Cynthia? Because we want to make sure we're cooking that in the oil properly. And you see there's that base, and we're gonna let this cook down so that we build some of those really nice flavors in there. We just need to add some salt and pepper. So, because we have everything moving here, smell that. With that beautiful salad. Let's go back over to Cynthia's kitchen and see how things are moving along over there.
So now we have our tapiocas ready. Just move a little bit for you guys to see it. So here it goes. I'm going to prepare the dressing. So you just add like a little bit of milk. We love condensed milk. That's it. There is no way. Everything has condensed. Yes. And then you can add as much as you want.
We do like our condensed milk in Canada as well, but I have learned that many of our other cultures like it a lot.
Like, yeah, for our vegan brigadeiro, I do my own condensed milk at home. But this is perfect. It's ready. It's milk, it's sugar. There is nothing added. That's it. And here we have like our coconut shred. So what I'm going to do now, you can open one, you seal with that, like that.
We're getting hungry over here.
And
Adriana is like missing home right now.
then you close it. And here, I prepared this with you guys, but I have this one prepared.
Nice.
Both sides.
Of course. Oh, your work that you do is so beautiful.
And then, of course, you can finish. Like, just make beautiful, right?
I'm going to Brazil.
Go to
I
Brazil.
can just come to Halifax and see you.
Or you can go to my home.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's way closer.
And then we have the second option. As you asked me for, here I have dulce de leche that I prepared home. Milk and sugar, that's it.
Wow.
Delectable, right? Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Mom, you'd lose your mind over this one. What she's
and
making.
guys, I just love coconut. So, dulce de leche and coconut goes well. No, goes like more than well. Ta-da!
Do you deliver? I want to reach in the camera and pull it back out. Not only,
Please.
right, Cinthia, it looks absolutely spectacular. The
You know
colors.
what, Michelle? I think we should cook together.
Okay.
Right?
Definitely. I completely agree. And it's so funny because as we finish up these last, how's that smell? Does it smell like home?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna finish off and show you these last steps of this recipe. But just before we say goodbye, we'll pull Cinthia back up. Definitely send me a couple of pictures of that.
Okay.
So in this pan for the picadillo, okay, I gotta get that right. This is a spice mixture that is absolutely amazing, the scents that are in it. You can see the peppers and the onions that are simmering down. We've got a bay leaf in there. I'm gonna get it back on the stove. First of all, to keep it cooking. And second of all, that was a really heavy frying pan. So the other thing is I put some really nice fresh dried oregano, and she was smelling it. This is actually oregano that I just bought in July when I was in Morocco from this wonderful woman that that was the only thing she was selling was her homemade hand-dried oregano. So it's just got an unbelievably great taste. In pasta, it's the best. But when you take a spice journey and you take time, don't smell too close because it's cumin.
Yeah.
But again, those aromas take you on a journey back to where you tried those dishes. And that's what I hope with Atlantic Candid Cooks, we help some people do, is discover a little bit more of other food cultures that you can cook right at home. And these beautiful bay leaves. So I put one in there, but I'm actually think I'm going to throw another one. Just remember, don't eat the bay leaf. That is one of the other ones that we want. We like fresh here. This gets really fresh. My mother just ran out on the back deck and picked this. So we're going to add some fresh parsley. That's going to be one of the other flavors that goes in. We've got a dried oregano, but then we're going to add the freshness of parsley. And, you know, a lot of chefs know this, but cooks like us have learned that when you have a balance of fresh herbs and dried herbs, it really makes that party in your mouth get even stronger. So I'm just taking the sticks off because unfortunately I find the sticks are a little bitter on fresh parsley. So we're gonna dice this up. Do you wanna give that a stir on the stove for me, Adriana? Just stir that. So the only other thing I'm now gonna add to this is I'm gonna fry up my beef. I think that looks like a good texture. We're gonna put, ready, there we go. We're adding a pound of ground beef in with the onions and the mixture that are already there. And we're gonna cook the beef up a bit because right now I wanna get a little bit of browning and a little bit of flavor, as we say, to build onto the beef. Now I did start this one a little late, so you're gonna follow on to our YouTube channel and check out our Instagram and Facebook, and you're gonna get to see the fully finished version of this dish. But here's the easy part. We're gonna brown the beef, and really there's a couple of simple other ingredients that are gonna go in. And that's gonna be a can of stewed tomatoes or regular diced tomatoes. I always get the ones that don't have seasoning in them, so I can control my flavor. But don't drain them because we want that liquid. And then the other thing we're gonna be adding in here is we're gonna add some beautiful green olives. And I'm gonna leave a little bit of the liquid from my olives. And the reason why is it gives you the vinegary or briny flavor. And that's what's unique about this dish. So these will be my last couple of ingredients that are gonna go in. Then the only other thing that you might wanna add is a little bit of tomato paste. And that would just be to thicken it. But this looks amazing. I'm gonna hold it up just so everybody can see as that's getting cooked down. There you go. You can see all the beautiful onions and the peppers. And again, I'm gonna keep this down. I'm gonna add the olives right now. Ooh, look at that. That's already a party in a plate. And check the cheese balls. We are gonna check the cheese balls. We're gonna come up here to be saying thank you to everybody. And I wanna say, wow. We're gonna close them up for one more second. I need to ask Cinthia a question because I know there's some cooking chemistry here. So if I take our cheese bread out of the oven right now and put it back in, is it gonna flatten my cheese puffs? Cinthia, I think it will, won't it?
Maybe.
That's chemistry.
Yeah.
Look, Mom, look at these that she has. They're so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Right? And I love it. She used the dye from the beets
Yes.
to color it. So that's when you're using, and you remember our friend Cinthia from Axe to Grind. Cinthia, the other Cinthia, is on a mission to find more things for food coloring. And she said she uses beets for a lot of things to get that pink.
Actually, I have been trying like new things for my cakes. And we can have colors like for fruits, blueberries. Actually, we have like a beautiful colors, raspberries as well, beets, right? You can use the
Exactly.
beets. So you can use the beets to get the red color for red velvet cake.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And if you
So,
ask me about the taste, you cannot like notice the taste actually.
and that is what's great. And the other thing is for all the moms out there, you can use some of these dad's vitamins to your food.
Yes, and
So
fibers. Yeah.
we're going to smile. We're going to say from our kitchens to yours, our recipes are looking amazing. This one is ready. We'll give it one stir. I'm going to pull the cheese bread out. So it's going to be one of those fast finishes today on Atlantic Canada Cooks because I want to show the audience what they look like. And then I'm going to quickly put them back into the oven. So it's like a speed finish, like a sports show. But let's go over just for a second over to Cynthia's kitchen and have a look at what she has.
Michelle, do you know what? You can take just one from the oven. Just show people how it look like. Yeah.
I think I do want to show them the whole tray though, because it looks pretty awesome, right? This looks amazing. It does need to cook, but we're going to bring it over to show a little bit of what that finished dish would look like. It needs to cook for about another 30 minutes.
Oh, yummy.
Right? To get the tomatoes cooked through.
Yes.
It smells amazing. I'll tell you that. You two stand on the side. Are you ready? We'll stand in our kitchen. We're going to pull these out. Wow. I know even Adriana's looking at them and impressed with herself. Oh. They smell so, look at this.
Oh my God, they look delicious.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yay. Okay, well, look, they're already deflating. They're going back in. There we go.
We did it.
A fast finish. We say obrigado.
Obrigada.
Obrigada.
Yeah, because it's
Obrigada.
Obrigada. Yeah.
Obrigada. Thank you so much from our kitchens to yours. I have a feeling Cinthia will make a future appearance where her and I can cook a meal together and maybe we'll get together in each other's kitchens.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So much. Thanks,
you.
Mama.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
Cinthia.
Thank you.
Cynthia.
Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm getting this back on the stove.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, there, Mohammed's got it.
Okay.
You can